last Sunday I got flown out to Dallas, Texas to do an interior design project. I also ended up in Hugo, Oklahoma because that's where the second property was located. I arrived really early in the morning and I was super exhausted, but I drove the 3-hour drive from Dallas, Texas to Hugo, Oklahoma. This is a new build and the sole purpose is to turn the property into an Airbnb and event space. The most notable part of this property is this beautiful chapel. I'm not sure I've mentioned on this page before, but I'm also an interior designer along with being a real estate agent. As I always say, I have a passion for all things real estate. When I'm not investing or selling real estate, I spend my time interior decorating or interior design in someone else's property. This first trip was basically to take pictures and ensure I'm getting the right measurements for when the installation portion of the project is here. The second day of the trip, I visited several local furniture stores to compare prices with those online. I ultimately chose to purchase all the furniture online because it was the most cost effective and my client does agree with that. However, I did enjoy going from store to store just to see what each store had to offer. On the last day of my trip, I drove back out to Hugo, Oklahoma to meet with my client so we could discuss our next steps in the project. Now that I was able to see the property in person, I'm able to put together a formal presentation for my client and I'll be presenting to him next week 2 options, a budget-friendly one and then a not so budget-friendly second option. The project in Hugo, Oklahoma was started with a different designer, so I'm taking over the project midway the construction process. My goal is to ensure I can bring my own vision to this project while simultaneously cohesively trying to have a good flow of all the design from the previous designer and myself. All in all, I'm excited to see this project through. It will be a beautiful finished product and I cannot wait for you guys to see. Also meet my good friend Thunder. I think that's his name.